no silver bullet in the organic grain industry, but I would say the one part of the industry that I see a lot of potential at is the small flour mills. We've got Jamie's Mill down in Illinois, Breadtopia down in Fairfield, Iowa. These guys are doing a good product and direct marketing, and they have their own little shelves where they don't need to get bigger, they just need to get more of them. You know, South Dakota does not have a flour mill, you know, maybe they need one. You know, you got a good thing up there. We do a lot of business with Stengels up there in Millbank. We do a lot of cleaning, a lot of toting for us when we need to. I had just sold some, we finished up for one farmer out in Montana, some organic durum. Cleaned and toted and shipped out to the end user. It ended up coming in the Twin Cities here, and we got that farmer $33 a bushel for that organic durum. That was a fair buck. You know, you got whole grain milling here. Doug Hildendorf up the road in Welcome. What a nice guy. What a good mill and a good, you know, these models exist, and I think there's a lot of potential. And as from a consumer side point of it, you want to know where your food's coming from, and you want a good quality product, and you're willing to pay for it.
Thank you. Yeah, kind of to wrap this up, and I think and summarize, kind of what we've learned today is that there is room to improve the supply chain in South Dakota. I mean, typically a lot of our stuff goes out of state, and I think we have space within the regenerative and organic to continue to build out with these supply chains and this, you know, to be able to clean and transport and get these products where they need to go, and what that looks like. And then Oren brought up the idea, you know, of us working together in small groups around maybe, I don't have grain cleaning, the ability to do grain cleaning, and maybe it's, or large amounts of storage. And producers lack storage, they lack cleaning, and that sounds like something that's important to you as a buyer. So maybe, you know, we've got facilities around the state of South Dakota that could ramp up and being able to receive in organic production, to store it, to sort it, to do identity preservation, and to clean it so that we can add value and be able to ramp this thing up and do it. So we have the ability to do it in our state. It's just connecting the dots to like make it happen. So I appreciate all of your time today. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us today. We're going to be around if you have questions for them or would like to connect with them. Will is somewhere with the ice cream truck, so outside. So we are going to conclude this portion, but I will be around and we'll all be around here for another hour. Enjoy yourselves, your time together. Will, maybe, do we have any directions on the ice cream that we need to share?
Can I get just a little bit of information about it?
Okay, I'll just let you.
Okay, so I'm set up out here with the ice cream trailer. This is a clean label ice cream. We are one of the only ice cream makers in the state of South Dakota that makes all of our ice cream from scratch without using a mix. My wife formulates all the recipes. So clean label means that it's we use organic dairy. We're not a dairy farm, but we use organic dairy. All our eggs are in the ice cream. We also grow most of the fruit that we use. And so you have it's an ice cream that is made from fresh, actually ripe fruit, which is something you almost cannot find in a store. So minimally processed and very short ingredient list, no additives, no colorings, any of that kind of thing. So that's a little bit about our ice cream. And it's available in pints in various locations here in Sioux Falls and a few other towns around. You're going to have the option, they're pretty small scoops, you're going to have the option of getting up to 3 scoops, and you'll be able to choose up to 3 flavors, or 3 of the same flavor, whatever.
And then the Joneses, the apple pies came from grape in Katie Jones, who own this property, and the apple orchard. So help yourself to apple pie. And thank you everyone for coming and spending this great day with us. And Carrie does have some information for us as well. I think we need to do some surveys. Is that right, Carrie? Carrie's going to be passing out some surveys today. If you could please help us and fill one of these out. There's an electronic QR code on the front of it, so you can fill it out electronically, or you can fill out the paper form. We have pens available on the table. This will help us gauge the level of participation and how you felt about how the day went. And so thank you all again for coming, and stick around for some ice cream.